Sweating out loud. Okay. Um, thank you. Oh, I sound underwater. Give it a second. Give it a second, folks. It takes a second when I jump on the screen. Let me know when it goes away. Test 1, 2. Good now. There we go. Good. Hey there, watch along crew. What up, DJ? As Hakeem is on my screen. Just what I want to see when the Knicks are in the playoffs. Hakeem Olajuwon. Okay. DJ, I can't hear you if you're talking. Now I can hear you. I think you're a little underwater, but it'll go away. What up, DJ?
How about now?
Now you're good. Now you're
All
good.
right. I'm good. How are
Do
you?
you have any specific, like, I hope this happens with the lottery tonight?
Well, my first inclination is the Sixers don't get their pick.
Bingo. We're in the same boat. Okay.
But the Thunder then get and then the Thunder but it's the other conference because they would get the Sixers pick. So I guess I would have to
Brother,
still root for
if
that.
it allows me to laugh at the Sixers,
Yes.
I am here to do. I'm here for it. Okay.
Hey, Jess, what's going on, Jess? How are you? Yeah, that's the big one, right? I know there's a lot of weirdness that can happen tonight.
Houston getting a top 4 pick would be interesting, as the Giannis news came out today.
Right.
So interesting. Not that would end up actually mattering, but it'd just be interesting.
Who do you want to get number 1? Do you have a preference?
So from a purely objective basketball standpoint, it would be very fun to watch Cooper and Wemby. Yeah. Just objectively. Okay. Again, different conference. They would be the new dynasty forever. Fine. From a purely basketball standpoint, it'd be fun to watch them.
It would be incredible.
Yeah. I'm looking at it now. And then, like, one of the lower ones, Dallas actually wouldn't hate if they got it with everything that's happened to them. But I know it's karma. It's a fan base thing. So
got it.
This is chalk. This is the Hawks pick.
Yep.
So San Antonio 14. Atlanta. This is the Sacramento pick. Okay. This is chalk. Next should be Portland. Unless Portland jumps. Portland Trailblazers. We're still chalk. David Crockett, you're 100% right. It's just I was asked a purely basketball question. Houston Rockets. This is chalk. Okay, this is San Antonio next. Oh, no. This is also...
Ooh. Oh, my God.
Oh, my God!
It happened.
You lost 2! Oh, Brooklyn! Oh, my God. Toronto? The Wizards? Oh, my God. Toronto jumped. I hate you. Why'd you let me not laugh at that? Oh, my God. If Philly gets Cooper. So it can literally be any of the bottom 3. Utah, Washington, Utah. Oh, my gosh.
Oh, no.
So Charlotte, Philly. Oh, my God.
I got to hope for Charlotte here.
I gotta hope for. I'm with Charlotte too. I would feel a little reprieve for that fan base in Dallas because they got their heart ripped out. However,
yeah,
I'm going lesser of evils here, and like Charlotte, fine. That would be welcome because then it's Duke getting like Charlotte getting the Duke prodigy would actually be fun.
Yeah.
Oh man, Philly winning this would be so annoying.
I can't even imagine that. And for even Dallas winning it to like fall into it after the Luka thing, after the injuries, to then get the pick would be just, I don't know, man. I think if basketball gods exist, they can't let that happen.
So let's just evaluate this for a second. Brooklyn doesn't get it. They won too much. Toronto doesn't get it. Utah and Washington. Them not getting it after 65 and 64 lost seasons is something. Man.
Yeah, and if Charlotte doesn't get it, that's and New Orleans, you'd have your top 4 lost teams not getting it.
Yeah. So it could be, dude, if he goes to San Antonio, if it's Cooper and Wemby.
Well, then, yeah, I mean, then it's do they trade it for Giannis? But wow. This feels like a pretty significant like sliding doors moment we're watching.
Yeah, a little bit. You know? So the 4 options are Charlotte, and so it's either Cooper goes to Charlotte after playing in Duke.
Mm-hmm.
Cooper goes to Philly after all the nonsense that happened in Philly last year. It ending in Cooper flag. Trust in the process, my God. Or he goes to San Antonio and is either a chip to trade for Giannis or like the next dynasty with Wemby, if you believe in him that way. Or he goes to Dallas and that fan base has a new young star to look at.
Wow.
All right. So I don't get spoiled.
Oh, I need it to be Charlotte so bad. And if you're Cooper, I mean, who knows what he's thinking, but he's got the model franchise staring at him. I don't know what he thinks about Philly, like playing with Embiid. I mean, there's weirdness there, but Dallas can be a really nice. I mean, playing with Anthony Davis in that front line.
Dallas just jumped from 11 into the top 4
because Kyrie got hurt and Davis got hurt.
Because Kyrie and AD, because they lost in the play-in. They were in the play-in. They could have beat Memphis and lost that last game, and they're not here. I can't believe this is where we are.
Why can't the Knicks? I mean, listen, they're in the
Why
playoffs.
Can't the Knicks?
Why can't this ever happen?
Well, why can't this ever happen to the Knicks? I'm getting this type of fortune. Yeah, they lose all the games, and like the Lakers jump into the top 4. I don't believe this. I'm rooting for Charlotte too. It's got to be Charlotte. If it's San Antonio or Philly, okay. If it's Philly, I'll be mad. If it's San Antonio or Dallas, I'll be shocked, but I'll be intrigued.
Yeah, you can be.
And if it's Charlotte, it'd be like, all right, all is
right.
With the basketball world, losing leads to this. Although I hate tanking, so this is actually. I'm conflicted, DJ.
I know.
Okay, here we go, big fella. There we go. That was a fun night. All right. I have my phone on Do Not Disturb, so I can't see any spoilers that pop up.
That's a good call.
I can't believe we are here. That's a good pick for Philly, even if it's 4, which makes it even more annoying. Like, even if it's VJ Edgecombe, like, it's good.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Or a Malawak, or I mean, if it's Ace Bailey, if he falls, but
yeah, right. There's 4 or 5 guys.
Yeah. Well, so there's like a true 2, and then there's like borderline all-stars, but high impact players that are supposed to like next 3 through 6 or 7. Unbelievable if you guys win this. You losers. You city of losers. If you're about to get Cooper flag, I'm gonna be so mad.
And Brand's a Duke guy too.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Please not Philly. Please not
Come
Philly.
on, Charles Lee. Whatever you got to prey on.
Come on. I'll sign up for giving Nico Harrison Cooper. Come on.
Former Knick, Ronaldo Blackman.
Oh, yeah. All right, number 4. Not Charlotte. Not Charlotte. That's all I ask. Not Charlotte. 4th pick. The Charlotte Hornets.
No!
Oh, my God. It's not Charlotte. The Sixers get the 3rd pick. All right, that's Ace Bailey. So it's either Wemby or Dallas. It's Wemby or Dallas. Dallas gets Cooper Flag. Oh, my God.
Holy fuck, man.
They had 11th best odds. We apologize for Luka. Give me all the conspiracy theories. We need to boost our ratings. Trade him to the Lakers. We'll give you Cooper Flag. Give me all of your conspiracy theories, folks. I am here for them. My God. They were in the play-in. They could have beaten Memphis, who didn't win a playoff game in the first round, and they could have been in, and they lost, and they get Cooper Flag.
They had a less than a 2% chance.
This is genuinely insane stuff at the moment. Insane stuff at the moment.
They traded Luka and got rewarded for it.
Bingo. They traded Luka. So they traded Luka for stupid reasons. They lean into this veteran team. Oh, you know, it'd be great if like you had a young player to build around right now. Hey, guess what? Here's another one. Oh my God. They should trade Cooper Flag for Giannis. There, I said it.
You know
actually,
what?
there is that calculation now.
Yeah.
They could trade Cooper Flag and stuff for Giannis.
Yeah, that'll be a thing. You watch.
Oh my God. What does Cooper Flag mean to you? An awesome trade chip. Oh, smart, Ronaldo. Smart.
Yes.
Don't commit to anybody right now. Don't commit to anybody. Unbelievable.
So where was like Philly? Like what was their
Philly going into
range?
this draft? They were number 5, so they actually only jumped 2 spots.
Okay. But yeah,
Charlotte
if you're Utah,
Charlotte falls 1 spot. If you're Utah and the Wizards, you're just like furious right now. That a team that was in the finals last year won the lottery.
Oh my God. Max, it's real.
I can't.
I don't even.
I can't believe it. I can't believe it. It's your point. Why does this never happen to the Knicks? Unbelievable. Unbelievable. All right, this clip is ready. I'm gonna add it to the DJ. I mean, no words right now, man.
Washington specifically, they get what they were the 2nd pick last year in a draft that like no one loved, and Sarr's like a good player and should be like a good building block for the next like decade, and would have been probably a phenomenal pairing with Flag, but just to not have a top 3 pick in this draft and not let alone the first is just killer. And Utah just can't get like how many years has this tanking thing happened, and they just can't get into a great player.
Utah fell to where? They're at 5, right?
Yeah.
That's like at best. Oh my gosh. That's like Trey Johnson, Con Knipple area. Well, for Utah, Con Knipple. I can't believe this is where we are. I gotta be honest. I cannot believe that just happened. I don't get shocked by much with the lottery.
Yeah.
Because I believe it's a lottery.
Yep.
this is the first time since I discovered the NBA and was told the Knicks of all the conspiracy theories about the envelope that I'm actually like, oh, wait a minute. Something happened. Like something happened. We need to save basketball in Dallas. Here's Cooper Flag or Giannis. Nico Harrison was right.
It's gonna somehow work out for him.
It's gonna work out.
It's gonna work out.
It's gonna fail upward.
Especially with like if you think of the narrative since like Dallas, we got over, got over, but like the vitriol towards Dallas sort of subsided, and then we saw Luka play, and we're like, he kind of doesn't look like Luka. Then he doesn't have a great postseason. Lakers lose, kind of whimper out, and then they fall into the number 1 pick. And now they have this option of just like taking the kid, or figuring out a way to get Giannis in the building.
Oh my God.
Which I don't know. I mean, listen, I don't know Giannis and AD, if that even, I haven't even processed like how that would, I mean, it would work, but if that's the move there, but
I'm
he's gonna like Flag will be good day
wherever.
1.
Yeah, he'll be good day 1.
He'll be like really good day 1, especially defensively. And then, AD's probably got 3 years left of like being like a star level, and you can get Kyrie back in a couple years or a year and a half, whatever. But it changes the whole, if you're a fan of the Mavericks, it just changes everything for you. Like you were in misery, rightfully so. And now you have this to look forward to. And that's such a crazy turn of events for them as a fan. Like you imagine being a Mavericks fan and have you trade Luka, then you get one of the best prospects in like a decade. That's wild, man. All right. Well, we got a basketball game.
Oh yeah. The Knicks play.
Right, how are you feeling about this one? Where's your mind right now?
Wish if there was a different starting 5, I'd feel better.
Yeah.
I think we've done an excellent job as a network, as a brand, highlighting all the different issues with the starting 5, and lo and behold, it's the same starting 5. So I feel much more into it, DJ. If there was something new to be excited about, I'm wondering what might be different tonight, other than regression or just Jalen Brunson being awesome.
Yeah.
So that's where I'm at, DJ.
You didn't think they were actually going to change the starting 5?
Yes, I did, John, because I talked to some people who said there was a chance. So before you come in with hey, I'm not surprised about anything.
They weren't changing this. Not before this game. If they lose the game, I agree there's a chance. But I didn't think there was any chance ahead of the game. Maybe second half. If it goes really poorly. Maybe.
So saying it didn't go really poorly in game 3?
No, I think it obviously went very poorly in game 3. I think if it goes poorly for another half, there's a chance. That's my gut feeling. So I personally did not think there was any percent chance.
I didn't think it was either. I did think there was a percent chance because I asked some people who said there was a percent chance, and it was just there's a chance. That's all I'm saying. I'm sorry that I don't. I'm sorry, John. That I
just have always very little.
Oh, you know everything. You're not surprised by anything. We've been over this.
Well, when it comes to this coach, who I adore and would go to bat for 100 times out of 100. Yeah, I just didn't think that I didn't think that was going to happen now, especially if the guy going to the bench is Josh Hart. I just didn't think so. But
I've clipped our reaction, DJ.
Yeah, John, give us 2 minutes on the lottery. That was pretty wild.
Yeah, I mean, I'm in disbelief. I mean, when it got down to the Spurs and the Mavs, like, I got to be honest with you, the basketball fan in me was just, well, even before it got down, when it got down to the Final Four, the basketball fan in me was like, oh my God, it'd be so cool if the Spurs win this.
Yeah, that's what Andrew said. Yeah,
the Knicks fan.
Yeah, but I didn't know it was going to happen, so I should have expected some crazy stuff to happen, DJ. It always happens.
Okay.
With what?
Okay.
So sick of that, John. Like,
what?
You do this every playback. Like anytime I'm like, oh, how'd that go in? Of course it went in. Of course Tim Hardaway Jr. made all these shots. He's made 3 shots in his life.
Because I don't get surprised by anything.
Right. And the rest of us emote in the moment and then get gaslit for feeling anything.
No, I'm not gaslighting you. Just,
All right. Lottery reaction is what I'm labeling.
Yeah, no, I mean, but then that would have been probably really bad for the rest of the league. I'm a little sick to my stomach.
What would have been really bad for the rest of the league? Wait a minute.
Is if the Spurs got Cooper Flag. Because they already have a really
What's
good
worse, them getting Cooper Flag or Philly getting Cooper Flag?
Philly, if they got Cooper Flag, I mean, it would have been like they would have obviously had another chip to play with, and it would have made but again, like where would Philly go at that point? Do they trade that pick? Do they draft Flag? Do they go try to do like a 2 timelines thing? Is Joel Embiid ever going to fucking play again? Like what version of Paul George are they going to get? Are we going to look at Embiid and Paul George as undoubtedly the 2 worst contracts in the sport 7 months from now if we don't already look at them as 2 of the 5 worst contracts in the sport? Like there's so much going on there. I just was like, I didn't want them to get it, obviously.
Let me be clear. I'm not saying from a basketball standpoint because I have no idea what Philly does with Cooper Flag. I have no idea what they're going to do with Ace Bailey. I'm saying from a basketball karma standpoint.
Yeah,
like,
that's
giving the team that had the 2 worst contracts, non-Bradley Beal division, Cooper Flag, after they went 4-30 over the final 34 games, and rewarding that is not how I want the basketball gods to reward.
No,
things, which is ironic. He ends up in Dallas.
Yeah, I also didn't want them to reward an organization that committed the single most egregious act of organizational malpractice in the history of the league, but they got him again. I mean, I don't know. I was looking at. I mean, we all saw his face right after Dallas won. I'd be shocked if he wasn't pulling hard for San Antonio. Now, with NIL, with whoever else, whatever else, like, is he going to have any leverage here? Does it matter? Or is how could you be excited about starting your career entering this mess, where there are people who messaged me, our guy, Bassick, yeah, he messaged me saying good luck to the Knicks, and he's like, man, I mean, I don't want to put words in his mouth. There are people in Dallas who want them to move the fucking team and start over because they're so sick of this group and this owner and this GM and the whole thing. So, like, I don't know. Would you want to go to that if you're Cooper Flag? I didn't want the Hornets to get him either, to be honest with you. That's why once it got down to the top 4, I was like, oh, it'd be really cool if the Spurs got him. But they didn't.
Oh, we were the opposite, DJ. We were rooting for Charlotte at that point.
To me, Charlotte is the NBA's wasteland. More so than Washington, more so than what other I don't even know what team I would put a close second.
I would welcome him in San Antonio from a basketball standpoint. That's what I said to DJ when he asked, we said this before the show, before the lottery, like the 14 teams were revealed. I said, like, from a basketball standpoint, that would just be fun to see, like, from objectively Cooper and Wemby, even if it's like the dawn of a new dynasty.
I also just think LaMelo Ball is a losing player, and I will never, until I'm convinced otherwise.
They may trade him now to get things to put around Cooper Flag and Brandon Miller.
No, I'm saying LaMelo Ball. They don't. If they had gotten the first pick.
Oh, that's right. That's right. In that scenario, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Now
they'll get another good player.
Something they could put around LaMelo and.
I just
Miller.
So I've said this DJ, to you guys for a while. Yeah. Anyway, I got to go feed the dog. I'll be right back.
Go ahead.
So in terms of Charlotte, just thinking about, because I don't know the draft that well, but I know like most of the guys after Flag are more like wing-ish that need the ball, high level scorers. Some are more like point guard ish than others, but in Charlotte you already have 2 guys that command it. So if you're if the next 4 guys on your board are all going to be players you're going to want to maximize and they need the ball, then it's just going to be weird to have Ball, Miller, and then whomever you're drafting. So in a way, it makes it feel more likely that they just, you know what, we tried LaMelo, just not going to be the fit here long term. Let's just reset the whole thing and give some room to whoever we're bringing in here. Get Brandon Miller sort of run the show and go from there. Because from what I understand, I think all these guys like Bailey, Harper, Edgecombe's more of like a defensive athlete.
The scoring is a question.
Yeah. So maybe he's like a clean fit there. And then in terms of the centers, right? The Duke kid like a top 10 projected.
So, Maluak is top 10 projecting. Khan Knipple. Knuppel, or forget how you pronounce his name. Is like the shooter, like the Klay Thompson of their quote unquote big 3. Yeah, he's the one that intrigues me the most.
Yeah, so he would be.
I want all disclaimers said. This is borrowed knowledge from Sam Vecini and Bryce Simon, very much so.
Yeah.
But from every mock draft that I get from them, it's like a very solid top 2, of very solid, but on a less like not generational 3 through 6 or 7, and then from like 8 through 15, 16 is just like really good basketball players. This is a loaded draft, but not necessarily like it's not 03, which some people have said, or 04, whichever the LeBron draft was.
Yeah, 03. Yeah, that makes sense. And in terms of this basketball game, with the starters remaining the same, the thing I'm struggling with is like what's the on-court adjustment to free up Brunson, like to get him cleaner looks. I know Tibbs keeps talking about getting stops and then getting into transition and pace, and those are all real benefits and would help them mightily. But I just don't know if that's sustainable through a 48-minute game, and then in a half court, like I just see nothing that is going to crack this defense that Boston has right now. They're just so good, and I mean, it feels tough. Yeah.
The only thing that's making me not feel better, because it's not really true, but like, Denver has the most gifted offensive basketball player in the world, maybe one of the most 5 or so gifted offensive basketball players in the history of the sport. They scored 8 points yesterday. Now, the Thunder defense might be the best defense in the modern history of the sport.
Yeah.
But if they are a first percentile defense, I do think the Boston Celtics are a top 5 percentile defense, if not higher. So, like, this is the time of year, like, there are other teams having these issues. Like the Warriors, if you look at the Warriors' offensive rating now through the playoffs, it's not dissimilar from the Knicks. Obviously, the Steph Curry injury has not helped that, but still. So it's like, we're obviously the Knicks are not the only teams having these issues. But to your point about what could change, other than hitting the play better button, getting out in transition, like Tibbs was talking about. It's not like we're going to see a new playbook here. That ship has sailed.
And that, DJ, to answer your original question of how am I feeling, like if I were to see something new, I'd be any hint of excited for this. And now I'm like, well, what am I going to see differently other than maybe some shots?
You're really not excited?
I was shocked by them winning game 1 and 2, and they've played exactly the same the first 3 games. Outside of like 10 minutes at the end of game 1 and 2.
So I had I had just a bad feeling, because I always have a bad feeling about game 3. I think tonight's going to be close. Like, I think in the fourth quarter, it's going to be a game.
I hope you're right.
Maybe as a result of a comeback. I don't know. I just, I don't know if they, it's been 91 games they've played this season. Maybe they're saving their best for game 92.
Let's hope so, Jonathan. I very much hope you're right, that this is the game that the starting 5 suddenly looks like the hot girl again.
Oh, she is there. So my colleague of mine was a buddy or a friend that works for MSG. I think in their legal department, texted me several hours ago and was like, words that Kylie, is that it?
Kylie
Jenner is going to be there with Timmy. I'm like, oh, okay. She's good looking gal.
Yeah. Great call by you.
Good analysis.
Listen, I said they don't call this Knicks Film School for nothing.
No, we broke down that film. What we're seeing on these X's
if
and O's.
If you get me
Kylie Jenner. It's funny is I referenced your hot girl analogy about the Knicks offense just now, and I said hopefully the hot girl returns, and it was as Kylie Jenner was on screen. So
yeah, I think
it's unintentional. I was like, I didn't mean that, Mom. I'm sorry.
She was there.
Hey, they won a tip. They won the tipping game too, but oh well. All right.
I was gonna make a bad joke. I'm not gonna make it though. Well, you said something about the tip, and we're talking about.
Oh no!
You don't need that.
Hey, look, basketball.
She doesn't need that. Andrew's. We're 12 seconds into the game. Andrew's head is in his hands.
All right.
Not Matt. Or in the blender.
All Cat out, and the three is in.
But Cat on Drew. Is that an accident? Do you think
that was just cross match and transition? He didn't get matched up well. Yeah,
I missed it. Did they switch that, or that you said transition, DJ?
Yeah, it was just early offense, and they never.
Yeah,
they didn't get the proper matchups, and they just got immediately into rotation.
Get those up. There you go. I don't care if it missed. Get those up tonight, Cat.
Yeah, especially when they switch a small on you.
Don't help.
That's
man. If they take the crowd out of the game right away.
Yeah, you live with that one, right? That was actually
you have to live with that. But
better offense.
Well, it hasn't actually been money in his pocket, not in this series. Oof. That didn't hit rim, did it?
No, it did not.
No, it did not. I mean, yeah, the OG part of this too. You know, what does he have? 8, 9, 7, whatever points in the last 2 games.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's not. It's not what you need. Man, if they take the crowd out of this thing early, it's going to be so unfortunate. I'm sure that people in there want to be a little bit excited. Although it's not going to be anything like Saturday.
So now you got Cat on.
All right.
Hey.
Took advantage of the fact that Horford was guarding him in that possession. That's great, D.
It is.
There you go, Cat. Good rebound.
Awesome.
And
great
you're off and
early
running.
pickup by Hart.
Oh, jeez.
It's happened as way. It's like
he doesn't.
It's the fly in the ointment, really, in his game more than anything else for me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he needs like an extra second to gather, and he doesn't protect it,
and it hurts them.
Second rotation they've been put in, and it's led both times to a white 3.
5-point swing.
They're not generating 2 to the ball. Knicks are just not locked in.
There you go, JB.
Good move, JB.
Like, what are they waiting for? Okay.
All right. That early switch.
3.
Why?
Why are you helping off so much? I don't understand this.
That was the 1 and 2 defense too, where you're just in gap heavy, then you have to close out. They just missed those. That's the issue because it was Cat on an island against Tatum, so you have to load up.
Oh, that's
the issue is you have White in the strong side. So he's in heavy gap to the right hand of Tatum, but it just leaves White open, who doesn't need any room.
But that's the thing is, it's like I don't know why. I don't think White should be playing or Bridges should be playing that far off.
Yeah, that's a fair. Then you have to you're relying on Towns to, prevent the drive. But I get what you're saying. Yeah.
Jesus. Playing like a guy who maybe heard he was being considered getting taken out of the starting lineup.
It's an alarming
What a
start.
disastrous start. Man, this is pathetic.
I don't think the Celtics have done anything special, and they've gotten 3 wide open shots.
They haven't done anything. They haven't even have they broken anybody down off the dribble?
No, it was absolutely not. It was a breakdown on the first possession. It was a miscommunication on another that led to a white 3, and then it was Tatum ISO that, as we talked about, Bridges just up the line a little too far. And it was an open 3.
Man, this guy's fucking pink slip is getting written out. One more line by the additional line by the minute.
Mm-hmm.
Might not even make it to Game 6 at this point.
Couldn't agree more, Macri.
No, Izzy, we can't do this now. It's almost bedtime.
Man, these two, I mean, look, we're 2 minutes in, 3 minutes in. I'm not going to freak out, but it just has such a feel of regular season. Game 3 had the same feel. Oh, God. So if you're just joining us, Celtics up 13-4. Not even 4 minutes have elapsed here in the first quarter. Boston, to start this game, they are 3 of 3 from three-point range, all by Derek White. He's got 9. The other buckets were a Jason Tatum layup, and I don't know, what did Brown do? Was it a layup as well? The Brown
he had a jumper over Brunson.
That's right. It was that the one hard shot they made. But everything else has been pretty easy. And it's not like they have been breaking the Knicks defense down and creating advantages. It's been easy to generate wide open shots to start this game, like too easy. And the Knicks offense, a lot of the same. And that one Brunson attack on Holiday got him to the rim for a bucket. I thought the Cat 3 that he took in the left wing over Holiday was good action and a good shot. He missed it.
Other than the 2 hard turnovers, I haven't had it. I mean, the offense. I mean, what can you even say about the offense?
Yeah.
All right, let's see if we get a different team out of the timeout. That's just so inexcusable.
Right, and it's just a great shooter. You're just giving an immediate, comfortable look at.
All right, same lineup.
Dear God. All right, lucked out. There you go, Mikal. Ugh.
All right, here's your chance. Get a good shot if you move it.
Okay.
Here's the double.
Right,
where's the open man?
One more.
Celtics defense just on it. 4 points in 4 minutes and change. Just nothing coming of any of this.
No.
That's not offense.
I mean, they're switching it. Now let's see him hold up.
Ooh.
Okay, you live with that.
Yikes.
As I say it. God.
No, but you do. I would rather get beat like that.
Yeah. They're gonna just have to hit shots at some point. Like that has to go in. Like there you go, Mikal.
Okay, there we go. Good offense. Easy offense.
All right. Hit a shot here.
Come on, guys. The crowd's looking to get behind you for some reason.
There you go, Mikal.
Okay, it's a little physicality there.
There you go.
Mm-hmm.
I know he didn't draw a foul, but he's getting he's banging a little bit, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Got lucky there.
There you go.
And secure it.
And he got it back. Thank you, Scott.
Okay.
That was a flop, but we'll take it.
So yeah. I said it. Shout out to Scott Foster. Sixth man. Oh, man.
You got to secure that.
You know what? That's body. No,
yeah, that's not a terrible call.
That's Brown lowering a shoulder.
Yep.
Porzingis in the game.
Tough.
There you go. Woo. Tough shot making. And you're back in the game, and the crowd is back in the game. Okay.
Come on, guys. Wake up. I don't know why you needed that to wake up. Yes, they do. Give them something to be involved about.
Such a tough shot, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's incredible.
Jalen Brunson.
That's a great shot.
Awesome. Is the way you overcome mediocre starting lineup play, you know. Do I smell a gyro? I don't get it, Busy.
Euro. It's called a euro.
Oh. I'm always going to pronounce that wrong when I see it spelled that way.
I don't know why I pronounce it right, because I pronounced many things wrong.
Is it an Italian thing?
No, it's Greek.
Oh, see, that also speaks to me.
Well, it's all Greek to you.
What's
Nobody got it.
GMAC never hearing of Euro is shocking. Is that a fat joke, Dirty Dancer?
Oh wow.
Wow, bro. Wow, bro.
You think you know somebody?
I thought
man.
We were close, 30. Like you're a game theory subscriber. You watch live. I don't want to hear about the Bucks pod, the gyro step. Okay, I don't want to hear
Euro step.
That's the joke I'm making. That I clearly I should know how to pronounce it because I have Tyler.
A little slow to the uptick there.
All right, back in the game. I'll take it. Back in the game. Thank you. The Mavericks have the number 1 pick. I'm going to be saying that a lot before I fully believe it.
I want more Jaylen Brown one-on-one step backs. That's what I want.
Yeah.
If we're going to go down like that. Don't go down helping off of some of the best corner shooters in the freaking league. Or confusion with who matches up with who. And we should say they've gotten a little lucky here. There have been some good looks that have missed. Granted, one of them was from Horford, who, but Cat still has to be a little bit more aware there. What was the other 3 that missed? I forget.
Tatum, top of the key.
A little deep, but
Huh. This was LeBron's reaction to the lottery.
What?
Again, all conspiracies are welcome, DJ. If you told me that the league was like, trade Luka to the Lakers so we can boost ratings, we'll give you Cooper Flag, I'd be like, you know what? Plausible. Oh, Amari.
This was one of my favorite individual playoff game performances, like in Knicks history.
Game one, right?
Game one, yeah.
So what's funny is game 2 is mine.
Oh, the Carmelo one.
Yeah.
The Carmelo game.
Yeah, with Amari out with a back injury.
Mm-hmm.
I can't believe they lost that game 2.
Yeah, both game 1 and game 2. So game 1 was the Ray Allen shot.
Yeah,
and on the illegal screen by Kevin Garnett to free him.
Right.
And game 2 was Carmelo actually passing to a wide open Jared Jeffries underneath. And we were reminded why he doesn't pass to Jared Jeffries often.
With Kevin Garnett, and I think it was maybe Pierce,
probably Perk or something underneath. Then Perk was gone. By then Perk was in OKC. But like to your point, a center and Kevin Garnett.
There's
underneath.
No chance he was getting that to the rim.
You know what you could have done? Shot a fadeaway. It would have been better offense. You know. Okay. Back in it.
Early pickup on defense.
Yep. That's okay. They actually handled that pretty well.
And they're still doing it. Good defense. That was great defense. That's great defense.
That's the best defensive possession we've seen in a while.
Oh,
what a great pass.
OG, we're up 1. All right, now we're into it. There you go, Bill. You like that, Bill? Ooh. That's a good
close.
That's great offense.
Well,
it's the one guy on this team that he's
4 threes already. Jeez.
You can't leave him. Like, you can't.
So who do you want to? Because they were in rotation there. So who do you like? Do you want Tatum taking that shot? Do you want Brown taking that shot?
No, I would
like they have 5 out for a reason at the moment. So it's like it's tough to be like.
What I want is
one rotation away. You know.
What I want is a better closeout. Like, I don't want Josh Hart to be behind the play there. That's what ideally I want. But I can't always get what I want. Like DJ always says, win the closeout, you know?
I take this.
So they're playing up high. That's great D.
It's fine.
Okay.
Force them into a long 2.
You got to take those as positives at this point.
Yeah. Crowd's in the game. They're hitting shots. I
thought Brunson had a good look on the last possession too.
Yeah, just go down. Like I'll live with that. You know,
there's nothing happening here. This is a joke of a possession.
Josh Hart. That's not what you want.
White.
Okay.
So Cat's not involved, and he's not. Yeah. And Tatum is keeping him off the glass, so he's literally not impacting the game in really any way other than defensively. I think he's actually held up fine. That's just a really tough make, but here are the subs. Let's see.
Mitch and Deuce.
I don't fully understand. Like, he's just gonna foul Mitch.
Well, let's see. And if he does, then go on the bonus.
Not just in the bonus. If he does, then Mitch goes to the line. Like, this is 4 games on this now. Doris, I'm assuming right away. I'm assuming.
Yeah, why wouldn't you at this point?
We're 4 games into it. It's worked. It's the whole point of everybody suggesting Mitch should start.
Yeah, the only time he didn't work is when he did it.
Are they doing it? They are not doing it. Okay.
Let's see.
All right, they're not doing it yet. It's a good screen. Got to hit those Josh.
There you go.
Down 2. And they're hitting threes tonight. Don't help.
Hold up, Josh.
There you go. There you go. Don't help, Deuce. There you go.
Yeah, Hart's been really good so far, defensively specifically.
John's point earlier, it looks like a guy that heard the chatter.
Yeah.
For all I know, he saw what John said. He's so online. He probably saw the clip going around of you saying he sucks and needs to go to the bench for Mitchell Robinson.
I didn't say he sucks.
The word for word caption is I hate Josh Hart. I've always hated Josh Hart, and he should come off the bench.
That's a great look.
Tie game.
So one thing that I was actually proud of myself, I'm not very rarely am I proud of myself, but I'm proud of myself for pointing this out. And I'm curious if you guys agree. To me, Brunson has looked much more like Brunson in this series when he's operating in the pick and roll with Mitch than at any other time.
Because Mitch frees him.
He sets the screen.
It's the Hartenstein thing all over again.
100%.
He actually gets downhill. It's why we talked about this earlier in the season, DJ. Like, he was a great pick and roll partner with Jericho Sims because he actually set good screens for him.
Yeah.
You know, you actually have a center that lets you create space rather than just Josh Hart or Cat, who's only looking to pop, you know. 2 on Josh.
2 on
Gotta
Hart,
sit him.
man.
Gotta sit him.
You can't. I mean, it was a foul. That was a foul.
I just don't know which one he did. He foul. Was the foul in the second time? Watch the footwork here on the step through, going middle, boom. Oh, so good off the wrong foot.
Yeah,
insane.
Oh, Cat back in. Okay. All right.
I'm assuming for Hart.
For Hart, yes, Hart's out. And they're not fouling Mitch. All right, Joe. I don't know what you're doing, but I'll take it. There you go.
Completed one. They got one to go.
All right. Crowd's into it. Keep it going, boys. Yeah. Switch it. Way to get back, Deuce.
It's great D.
Oh. Need to be better there. That's on the elbow.
Oh, what a stupid foul.
Yeah.
What a stupid foul. What a dumb foul.
TZ, I just saw your text. 1 second.
Yeah, thank you.
There you go, Jeff.
An explanation.
And Scott Fox is like, you
all over his elbow.
When you touch someone on their elbow as they're shooting the basketball, I'm going to call a foul.
I'll take these missed free throws from Boston. I'll say that.
Be back in.
So that Mitch lob was double drag. So let's see if they can with the two bigs. Towns popping, Mitch rolling. Let's see if we can get back to that. Here it comes. OG. Jesus Christ.
How? How did he miss that?
I don't know.
Conscious play by Mitch there, passing it right to Cat, knowing they're about to foul him if he goes up.
Yep. Mitch set the Gortat screen to get OG the layup, and then he gets the offensive rebound and passes it. Good job.
That was an interesting switch.
Okay. He's going to win that matchup.
Yeah, but
that was a nice action on the last play.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, see, Mitch.
That's Mitch gravity right there.
Get downhill. Yeah.
Mitch is really helping out Brunson with his screening.
Massive.
And rolling. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, fine.
All right.
Listen, if they make these, you tip your hat, you move on, but
Yeah.
at least you're in the possession. You're not in the complete blender.
Oof.
Has to start making some of these. I made the one in the corner.
All right, you're cross matched.
Oof.
See, don't overreact to these.
No.
Keep playing.
Yeah.
Don't overreact to those. More separation.
Ooh, Brunson, who's that too?
It's brain fart there. Jesus. Another great contest. You can't get, I mean, all of these, you got to tip your cap. I understand it's a 9-0 run.
Cook it. Cook it. Mm.
Big time response from Boston. I mean, it's a big time response. No,
step back. That's a step back. Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
12-0 run to the quarter.
Phenomenal response.
Yeah. It's all Tatum too.
One was Pritchard, but yeah.
The last three, I'm saying, they were all Tatum.
That's such a shame because I thought they actually found their footing defensively in the last 5 minutes.
Yeah. So the final totals for them from 3 in that?
Oh, God, it's going to be ugly.
Man, that's big-time plays from a big-time player. Whew.
End of one. Knicks down 39-28. Jason Tatum with 15 early points on 6 of 8 shooting. Derek White with 14 points on 4 of 4 shooting, including all 4 being threes. The Celtics 9 of 14 from 3.
9 of 14.
The Knicks, nobody in double digits, but they spread out a lot over their 28 points. Brunson, you're good.
Yep.
Brunson with 9 points. Anunoby with 5. Bridges with 5. Josh Hart with 3. 3 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists. Mitch with 2 early points on that lob. And then Karl-Anthony Towns with 4 field goal attempts, 4 points. A minus 15 in that first quarter. Not that all of it was him. Not that all of it was him, but
yeah.
On the court for that barrage.
9 of 14 from 3 is 9 of 14 from, and that's a 9 of 14 from 3 where, yeah, we got the first 3 threes, which were bad defense. The last 4, like, it was ridiculous. Hey, my boy.
Buster?
Yeah.
As in, like, you like Busta Rhymes or you know him?
Oh, no. Busta Rhymes was always my favorite rapper.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. My only rapper I really ever cared about. Yeah. When they're shooting like this, you feel like you have to play perfect.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's not good. Steph Bondi with the tweet, OG not on the bench appeared to be bothered by a hamstring issue.
I was getting a couple texts about that. The OJ hurt his hammy, and I was like, oh, okay, I'm just going to wait until it's not from my friend and it's actually from the Knicks, and it seems to be that.
When, where, how? I don't know. But yeah, I mean, his defense. You didn't really feel. I didn't feel him defensively in that first quarter, so I don't know. Yeah,
I mean, he took that last 3. That that missed. So
yeah.
What happened?
OG Anunoby left the bench with a hamstring issue. We don't know how severe. We don't know how long. We don't know severity. We just know he's not in the game right now.
Oh, Jesus.
So we got Bridges, Cat, and the 3 bench guys. There you go, Cat. Good hands.
How do we know it's hamstring that early?
So I got some friends texting me that he was holding his hamstring. That he was like,
I think
at some point.
Popper just tweeted that he pulled up lame on the layup attempt, which would make a lot of sense because it was very strange that he didn't even like get rim or whatever.
There you go, Cat. There you go.
Was that down?
Yeah, they called it.
Dalton. Okay. Here. Yeah.
Second semifinals in a row we're dealing with this.
Hopefully it's like more of a cramp than anything.
Yeah, it's just worrisome that it's this early in the game. Like, why would you be cramping first quarter? But I hope so.
I don't know. He didn't play a lot of minutes last game either. Was that a foul?
Kickball.
Oh, okay. I liked Cat. Cat was pretty aggressive there. Be ready to switch this.
There you go.
Great job, Mikal.
He knows his role. Those got to go in. Ooh, Cat.
Look at Mitch getting in there.
Mitch. Oh,
wow, what a freaking possession.
Towns threw Horford to the floor. Hey.
Here's OG. There we go.
That Mitch offensive rebound was crazy.
Yes, it was.
And again, you saw him like run away from Cornette knowing the wrap up was coming.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
inverted screen. What happened?
Okay. There you go.
So Tatum,
but they're not in the.
He was going for the wrap up. Yeah. That's why Mitch
that's
is like never going up. You know what? I'm fine with it.
Yeah.
Be a rebound machine and just pass it back out.
That's an awesome job by Mitch to rebound that ball.
Amazing. And a great make by Deuce. He has to make someone has to make the shot. So
you're right.
Nice job.
Cat going for the alley there was funny.
I mean, he hasn't thrown one all year, right?
I would be surprised if he's ever thrown one.
Well, no, he's doing Gobert all the time.
It was more of a joke, but yeah, he looked like someone who's never thrown one. One time, Cam.
That's what we got to do. That's what we got to do. Be big.
Come on, fight, guys, fight. It doesn't matter if tonight's ugly. It could be the ugliest game of the year. All that matters is are you there in the fourth quarter? Can you hang around?
I agree.
Just hang.
Have the crowd in this game in the fourth quarter, and I'll like our chances.
Who's the third longest tenured Celtics? Tatum is second. I forget who's third.
So Brown,
could be Pritchard.
Tatum.
I was just thinking it might be Pritchard.
Yeah,
they're not counting Al Horford's 2 years in Philly and OKC, right?
What do you mean?
All right, let's see what Kornet does with his double here. No, they're not waving off.
Oh, no. Are they really? I didn't see that.
It seemed like he was just turning into his face, but let's see if he had the elbow high.
Yeah.
He kind of threw it. Didn't seem natural.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's
a foul. It's
actually pretty.
Kind
he's
of
lucky
bad,
they're not reviewing that.
Yeah, that's a bad job by Cat.
Way to fight, Cam.
Moving screen.
That was great by Cam,
I see
man.
you.
Yeah. Great job by Mitch. Great job by
awesome.
Mitch.
Oh, yeah.
Incredible. Fuck. Great screen by Kornet.
Yeah.
Well, he also knows it's 9-0 on free throws right now.
That was a good look by Mikal. Just missed.
It's his shot. Oh, geez, Pritchard.
All right. Double digit all of a sudden. You had cut it to 4. Now it's 7-0.
Oh, he stepped out.
Of course he did.
As Cam hits a shot. It's a reach. Don't get me wrong. It's just.
Important moment here in this game. You have to stay attached right here. What's the coverage?
God. This is Mitch not knowing where KP was.
So it's third. I mean, this feels like it's not the game here, but you can't get down 20.
No, I agree. You gotta find a way to stay attached.
Why?
Yeah, it feels like he hasn't hit a 3 in a while. Maybe he hit 1 last game, but like he hasn't. Let's put it this way: he has not made an real impact, since game 1 of Detroit.
Yep, 100%. He's a critical rotation piece, unfortunately, and he's been a 0 for a while now.
He's the 8th man. You know, he's the 8th man. All right, maybe a good opportunity for the Knicks to catch their breath, but I mean, at the very least, it feels like when Brunson has been in the game, they're getting good offense.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I agree with that. I know it sounds crazy. If you can take away the first 3 minutes, I think their defense has been good. I mean, I can count like 10 Celtic shots that were just elite shot making that you live with. That's what's frustrating about like being down 13. I feel like they've actually played much better.
Yeah, you're winning the possession game. You have 7 more shot attempts. Unfortunately, even with 7 more shot attempts, the Celtics have 1 more make,
and 0 free throws by the Knicks.
And well, that's 9-0, and then they've obviously doubled you up in terms of 3-point makes.
Mm-hmm.
So it really neutralizes the 5 offensive rebounds. Both teams have 6 turnovers. No free throws.
Yeah, that's what I mean. DJ just said it. The 9-0 free throw disparity, and it's why Tibbs is in the ref's ear, like, or not drawing contact. All right, who's there? Is it Torrey?
I'm assuming it's Joe, given the package here.
Yeah, it's Joe Torrey. Former Met.
Got old.
Father time.
I can't believe that freaking first championship was
19 years
29 years ago.
29 years ago, yes. 29 years ago. We are old.
Certain years will always stick out in my head, and 1996 is one of those years.
Yeah, like that decade, it's like 94, 96, 99 are like pretty pivotal.
I'm very happy, guys, that I wasn't like sports conscious for 1994. Understanding that, like, I would have been conscious for the Knicks run. I would have been conscious for OJ and the historical context of that. As you know, the big baseball fan I am, if I had to live through a strike that cancels the World Series, I'd probably never pick the sport back up again. So
true, although the Mets were in the doldrums, so it was almost like, yeah,
you're right.
Worst scenario for us.
It might have been the right time to be out on the Mets for sure. Yeah. It's just I know some, like my uncle, rest in peace. Like I'm pretty sure he was one of the baseball fans that gave up on baseball after the player strike.
Yep.
Yeah. So
yeah, there's a lot of those. My grandfather was one of them.
Yeah. Aw, thank you, Jessica. And you picked them at the right time.
Okay. The Celtics have led for all but 1 minute in this game, which continues the trend.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's all right. I like this lineup. He's just tall. There you go.
Look at okay.
Now what do we do? Why are we? Yeah, there we go. Get back. Get matched up.
There you go. Next break, I want to check. Oh, wow. There you go, McCall.
Nice.
There you go. Good play.
Okay. Maybe an important 4 buckets there or 4 points there.
Mm-hmm.
Make it count here. There you go, Cat.
Great defense.
Oh, they've defended well.
6.
Come on, Mikhail. Great pass.
Deuce. Gotta hit
Please.
This. Yes. Gigantic 7-0 run.
Massive.
Mikal Bridges pushing it up the floor too.
Absolutely. Good call.
Oh.
that run was all Bridges, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to Fanatic Sportsbook. Jeff J with a Deuce McBride pick after he was but Deuce McBride in general was 0 for 5 when he was picked in betting and sweating, and he finally cashed.
What was it? 1.5 threes?
6+ points.
Oh, nice.
Yes, and it hits. Yeah, I'm with you, Kev. Leave this lineup in for a while.
This is Cat, Mitch, JB, Bridges, and Deuce.
Yep.
Yeah. Yes, obviously.
Until it stops working. Karl-Anthony Towns already 8 rebounds.
Yeah, you just gotta watch Mitch in terms of his, is he breathing? But keep him out there.
Well, thankfully these timeouts will help.
Yes.
You wonder how soon Missoula deploys the Hack-a-Mitch as a momentum killer.
Well, maybe he's keeping him in, thinking he's going to take him out for the last 5 or so. Maybe last 4 of the quarter.
Maybe. We're at 6:21 left. So
yeah.
I'm really pissed they didn't call that a moving screen on that Hartford 3.
Oh, yeah. The Cornet moving screen?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was clearly a moving screen.
They maybe thought it was a Garnett, not Cornet. Just got confused by the uniform.
So Kylie Jenner, she's the sister of the one who did the porno video, right?
No. Yes.
Are they sisters? I guess they are.
So
half
Kendall
sister.
is
DJ237 half sister. He says.
Half sister.
Is it the half sister or cousin?
And that was the same one that married Kanye West too, right?
Kim Kardashian is the one that married Kanye.
But didn't she have some kind of tape situation?
Yes. She had
right?
With Ray J, yes. Kim Kardashian also has a sister named Chloe and a sister named something else. And she married Courtney. And Courtney married Lamar Odom.
Yeah.
Who was that? No, I'm not going to say it. And I think the two Jenners, they're half sisters. That's right, because Jenner, are Kendall and Kylie.
So
I never watched a second of that show. Kardashian is OJ's
Hold on a second
for me.
Listen, I watched the show because it was so ubiquitous for like a 3-4 year period. John, you just managed to stay out of that? How? That was all over the place.
Zach,
I know,
wasn't on it.
I knew the name. I knew Kim. I know Kim married Kanye.
Do you know the basketball player that Kim also married?
Yeah, because Bobby Marks told the story about being at the wedding. It was the former Net, Chris Humphries.
Chris, well done.
And then I know Lamar Odom was married to the other one.
Courtney.
Sure.
Oh, Chloe. We're being corrected in the chat. Lamar married Chloe.
Okay.
And there's a brother too. I don't know his name.
That's now we're going. We're going far.
Again, Kardashian is synonymous with O.J. Simpson for me, like the trial of the century.
8 for 15 for Deuce. Last 15 threes.
So
he's got it
going.
What happened?
That's annoying, but got lucky. We were due for that.
Something happened. I mean, look, they haven't got lucky on anything.
I'll take it.
Good quick move.
And
no foul?
No foul. They're going to go this whole half without a free throw.
That's
why?
Why? Towns was late, and you're having
Towns fell on the play, and that's them trying to quick offense without him out there.
Right. That's the downside of the double big, is that when you need to scramble in the matchups, it's not easy.
Ooh.
Oh, I'm happy you didn't try to throw that pass.
Easy. Saw that coming a mile away. Jesus Christ. This is where Towns gets a little weird.
Yeah, that's an offensive foul.
Yeah.
No, they're all there.
Yeah,
Towns just fell asleep. He just fell asleep.
Yeah. Thank you, Albie Square. Chloe married Lamar Odom. Block him, Deuce. Oh, okay, he missed finally. That's
okay. I guess Mitch has to stay. See, now he doesn't know who to come in for. He's coming in for Mitch. He's asking Tibbs, who do I come in for now?
And then if I'm
throw
Missoula,
off everything. Now we get Hack-a-Mitch.
Yeah, they're gonna Hack-a-Mitch after this.
That's a brutal.
Because then it forces you to, which I mean, Tibbs would just respond with Precious there, and we get Precious Hart minutes. Or I mean, I have no idea what the status of Anunoby's hammy is.
So that's a sequence that is the sort of sequence that, like, for any good that Towns does, and to be clear, he has not done all that much good in this series, it completely wipes it all away. Because it's like you're putting your team in such a compromising position, and
he's yelling at his assistant coach now.
Why?
I don't know.
About what?
Who knows?
Reset.
Mitch.
Oof. Just mistimed it. It was a high bounce.
No, get up, Jalen. Contest.
Okay.
There you go, G.
That was big. That was big.
All right.
Hey, you're staying connected.
That's all you got to do. He's got to be careful not to pick up the foul, obviously.
Blender.
Doesn't Mitch have to pop out there?
He just had clothes on Holiday. You mean pop on to rotate the Brown?
Brown.
Yeah, that's a lot to ask. He had just flown out the Holiday and he's exhausted. I don't know.
He is exhausted.
I hear what you're saying.
No, you're right. Of course. This would be big.
Ugh. OG with one more pass. But as he was open, so I don't follow McCall for that.
Yeah. Just got to make the shot.
I swear to God.
What's the foul?
It's on Mitch. They're saying
no, it's a foul. He impedes his progress, but he can't.
There's not similar contact on the other end on drives though, like impeding progress.
Well, it seems like the Knicks aren't driving as much as they're just getting the ball off offensive rebounds under the hoop, and it doesn't look like they're generating the fouls. Like, is it discrepancy this much? Probably not, but the Celtics are driving.
Yeah. Boston's about to take
their a lot of free
13th and 14th free throw, and the Knicks have not taken one yet.
Right, but the Celtics are driving in a more aggressive manner because of how their offense is running, like much more than the Knicks are.
Well, maybe Hack and Mitchell catch up on the discrepancy.
Maybe.
Down 9. Josh, got to hit this.
Nope.
Can we? Man, Mitch. I mean, he took that without hesitation for the most part.
Yep. Busy. Brunson drives, but he's not driving into the restricted area. It's a difference. Like, the Celtics are walling him off.
Not immediately passes out.
Yeah, it's good defense there.
I mean, there was some contact there. Not gonna get called in this game, but yeah, not enough. Not nearly enough.
It's after the block too. All right, keep this under 10.
Can you get a shot here?
I thought you got it, Josh.
Geez, you're in trouble.
He's holding him.
Yeah.
And they called it.
On
okay,
Tatum.
Good. They called it.
Thanks, Doris. I'm not gonna say anything.
I have a little awareness, Doris.
Yeah.
Just look up at the scoreboard and see the free
seriously.
throw discrepancy.
Yeah, get your face out the way.
Okay.
All right, to the line, Brunson.
Is it?
Yeah, this is.
Yeah.
That's 5,
no,
right?
they're still not in the bonus.
Oh, that was 5. Oh, never mind. I thought that was 5. And Cats. For Mitch.
I mean, Achua must be.
Mitch probably just needs a breather.
Oh my God! He's been out there for 14 minutes.
Hard 14 minutes too.
Oh my Lord! He was the fastest player on the freaking court.
Mitch Precious.
Now you hesitate.
Well, he's not going to hesitate.
Yeah. All right, make up for with your defense, man. There you go. Stay with them.
Second time.
That's their center just got pulled out, and a 7'4" dude.
I know
that in. Oh, that's got a
good look. Dive on. Could someone get on the floor? Oh, he's holding him. He's holding his arm. Give me a fucking break, man. He's holding his arm. He's holding his forearm. Come on.
Right back in.
Yeah, no rest for the weary here.
That was a calculation by Tibbs just to get it under 2 minutes. I like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, good call.
And that's where, to John's point earlier, that's why Cat being in foul trouble hurts you so much, because you could have just left your dynamic offensive center out there, but he's got 3 fouls. All right. Close this quarter strong. Come on.
What is this possession here? Why are we isolating Jason Tatum right now?
I didn't get it as it was happening. Holy shit, he's going to go to the line.
Man.
They're down 13. I know they're not. The Celtics have shot the lights out of the ball, and generally speaking, I think have played very well. I don't think the Celtics have played a great game.
Mm-hmm.
So that they're this close, I think, and they have not played perfectly. But without question, they have not played perfectly. There's been some big mistakes here, but you have to feel okay about where you're at, given how both teams have performed. And all the credit in the world to Mr. Robinson.
Yeah.
And Brunson has, I'll wait till the half to look at Brunson's stats, but it feels like we're just going to need a massive Brunson second half. I don't know what else to say.
All right. Close this strong. Get it under 10.
Oh, yeah. Backboard?
Yep.
Jalen almost got the offensive foul here. Just slid right over.
Yeah.
Yeah. incredible half from Tatum. He's been the best player on the floor.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this is like top 5 player in the NBA stuff right now.
Yep.
Whew.
And it's just a record scratch again.
That can't be the. All
right. That's on Josh Hart. I'm sorry. It's to a lesser extent or to an equal extent, whatever. To some extent, it's on the coach. It's just he's not helping enough. Do you feel like Josh Hart has helped them enough this half?
I don't think so. And that in that possession, you watched enough of their like Villanova days. That's like a possession they would have run and gotten like a layup out of it. And it's the second cut stuff they do all the time. It's how they're wired, and it's just not going to work against this defense. It's not. And Celtics are just huge right now. This is a lot to ask for. Giant defensive team.
Okay. I'll take it. He's wincing there.
Was it an ankle?
I hope not.
Right foot
looks
again?
Like he's doing something. Yeah, 11. I mean, it's a fine half. Unfortunately, this is a game where fine is probably not going to get it done.
Can the Celtics play like a B- game in the second half, and then you play
that's
B+,
exactly
A, whatever? The shot making for the Celtics was insane, and I stand by the fact that I thought the Knicks defended well.
I completely agree.
Keep it at 11 here.
Yeah, get a stop here.
Nice. Don't give up a 3, please.
Oof. Oh, thank God. I was so worried about that. About that Josh foul there. I know you ain't complaining, Jason. All right, 62-51. Jason Tatum, 20 points on 13 field goals. Derek White, 17 on 5 field goal attempts in the first half. Celtics, 54-50. Some help on the free throw line, 66%, 10 of 15. The Knicks, 7 of 22 from 3. Brunson is 13 points on 8 shots. Cat's the only other person in double figures. Deuce McBride, 11 minutes in the first half, had 6 points on 2 of 2 from 3.
Big Deuce half.
We'll see. Him and Mitch. Mitch with 14 minutes in the first half.
Yep. I think you need to have more than 10 minutes from Deuce.
One of the closer
I agree.
in minute totals that we've seen in a while, Josh Hart and Miles McBride. 13 minutes to 11 minutes.
And
that's all fouls, though, right? That's the foul.
Josh Hart has 2 fouls.
No, but he left with 2 fouls. So he sat.
So he left, yeah, but didn't. But I'm saying even he didn't pick up a third and miss most of the third, or most of the second. I'm saying
I hear you.
I'm hoping, to your point, DJ, that it becomes that way in the second half too. That he notices that Deuce is playing better than Josh Hart potentially,
right?
And lean on your double bigs if you have to for rebounding.
Yeah, I'm gonna go do the halftime Zoom for the Substack crew, but just like Bridges obviously did a lot of nice things in that half. Could use a little bit better than 4 for 11, which I know for him and before the fourth quarter against this team is like really good, but we need a little bit more.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll see you guys.
All right.
Same. I'm gonna take a break.
Yep. See you guys in like 5 minutes. All right. First half about to start. 62-51 Boston.
All right.
Knicks they held Boston to 23 second quarter points after 39-point Boston first quarter, which I think was certainly some wide open Boston looks in the first couple of minutes, but beyond that, I thought it was just Boston making insane shots. So if you look at how the Knicks defended, I think you just got to be pretty positive with it. And then the second chance opportunities for the Knicks are positive. So hopefully you get some, you get a Brunson game or Brunson half. And the Knicks only took 2 less 3-pointers than Boston in the first half, which is interesting.
Yeah, I like that. Brunson is what from deep?
I'll tell you in a second.
Hold on, I have it.
He was. Oh, I have here. 1 of 3.
Yeah, we're gonna need more volume, more makes. Can't have that.
Yeah,
Can't have that.
That's the problem. See, if you're going to switch, that's what you're giving up, is that your best rebounder is now guarding Derek White, shooting the ball. And that's why the double big lineup can insulate that a little bit.
Yep. And you're counting on Josh Hart to make up for a little bit of that. I don't know who didn't box out there.
Yeah, I didn't get a great look at it, but it was, Cat at 30 feet away from the hoop is the biggest issue.
Okay.
So sending screens at Cat now instead of making him play in ISO. Hey, Mikhail?
Great job. Hey, that's okay. That's something. That's something.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, in theory, this is your best offense right here.
Yep.
Oh, man.
While we're at the line, I didn't realize the first time ever that the Mavericks moved up in the lottery.
You're underwater.
Oh, wait. How about now?
No, not yet.
I can't tell. What?
Oof.
That was Brunson getting beat backdoor?
Bridges.
Who
was about to load up and help, and they back cut it.
Okay. Happens.
Yep. And you can see the Celtics trying to throw some wrinkles into the Knicks defense here. Have we seen anything from OG to give us confidence he's healthy? He hasn't really had a chance to really explode, so we don't really know how his hamstring's holding up here.
There you go, Cat.
My mic good now? That was designed?
Yeah, you're good.
Okay. What I said earlier is I didn't realize the Mavericks had never moved up in the lottery until today.
Never. Yeah, them and the Knicks have had the worst lottery luck.
Oof.
That can't be.
Well, that's Brunson. They're not switching Brunson, so they switch Cat, and then they bring Brunson into the action, and then it's the hedge recover trash. But Towns is the one recovering. It's not going to work. You got to just switch it,
guys.
Okay, good play.
Oh, Cat.
Who's that, Cat?
Yep. Oh, come on.
Call it.
What a absolute shift that was.
So do you understand what I'm trying to say? Is like when you
I understand exactly what you're saying. I don't know why Cat didn't just go right on to. It seemed like Cat was late getting onto Tatum there.
Yeah, but I think it's still a lot to ask of your 7-foot center to not only have to guard in isolation. That's one check mark he's having to, fix. And then he's going to have to recover onto a shooter that's flying out to the top of the key. I feel like you just need to have Brunson just switch it so you're not giving up the open catch and shoot three.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just, again, you're giving up something. I'd rather give up the Brunson ISO against Tatum Brown.
Agree. It's interesting that they're willing to live with it on Brown, but not Tatum.
Right.
Is
that Sean?
Yes.
Holy shit. I didn't even look up.
Oh shit. Is that Sean? Oh, like, holy cow.
I'm looking at him like, wait a minute.
Get this right.
No. Wait, what is the question? The dunk was in the Eastern Finals. Was that the question?
Hey.
Oh, and there's John Starks.
This is the coolest fucking thing ever.
Sean with a
this makes the night okay.
W.
That's great.
That was great.
And like a good man, Sean cares more about the game than the fact that he just got to do that.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so cool. I wonder if someone in MSG operations is a KFS fan.
Well, I do know we have a few fans in the operation department, so it's not a far-fetched theory there.
Okay.
Man, that cat turnover.
Yeah. That was a big cat turnover.
And that's as mad as I've seen Tibbs at one of his players in a long time.
I suppose it's just like normal mad. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, it was like really like directly, like usually it's not directed at someone in that way. He's usually mad at the situation and just kind of yells.
DJ, I'm watching the clip now. It's a full 8 seconds before you're like, is that Sean?
Well, it looked like him, but you never to see it was out of context. I'm like, no, it's not. Is it? I'm in my head. I'm like just going through it, and I didn't want to be the guy, to like. But yeah,
I was thinking it. That was well done. That was good though. All right, I'm gonna post this clip. Be like, "Yay, Sean!" And then let's get back to basketball.
Fucking A, man. Okay. I mean, 5 for 8 and 5 for 7 from deep. Yeah, that's as good a look as you. I mean, you got to take that. Can you get a little push back here? Switch it.
No,
okay, there they are. Okay, now they've switched it. Okay, that was also a good off-ball switch.
Yes. Okay.
Important sequence, potentially. There you go. Hand up.
If he hits that, shake his hand. There you go. Ooh.
They're not all going to go down. Oh, they're so good at. Oh, come on.
Ankle, get up.
I just take for granted that he's Wolverine.
I was gonna say made of vibranium.
100%.
Yeah. All right, we need one, Scott. We need one. That's why you're here.
Common foul, I think.
I think it's common.
I didn't see the replay. Hold on.
I mean,
Brunson does move his foot forward, so I think on replay, but
he doesn't.
It's flagrant. I'm calling it, folks. They should 3 free throws, possession, and Brown is suspended the rest of the series. Also, Tatum has to play with 5 fouls the rest of the game. There, I ruled it. Yeah!
Whoa!
Good job by you.
Once a Knick, always a Knick.
So what's a common foul then?
Just nothing when you in the landing zone.
If like Brunson kicked his, I mean, I don't know.
No, but what would be a common foul on Brown there? Like, what would he have to? What would be a lesser foul?
Where he just like hit the elbow. He hit the arm, but he doesn't stand.
Got it.
Anything where you're in the landing area is the upgrade apparently.
Flagrant. Okay. I see what you're saying.
There you go. Can't land safely. So this
is so funny, Richard Jefferson.
Let's wait. You know what? He's better than some of the other Drek that's out there. I'll say. I
actually don't hate Richard Jefferson. I actually think he's pretty good.
Although I got to tell you,
in that moment, wanted to respond.
I agree. I love Legler. I think Legler's been doing a really nice job.
Mm-hmm.
And I actually I've kind of liked Jay Billis. I don't know if that's a controversial opinion.
It shouldn't. Jay Billis is really good.
It feels every time I hear him, it's like so out of context that he's doing an NBA game.
I know.
So I'm like, it's a little like he should be doing like ACC, like Big Monday. But yeah, he's good. All right,
so this is
a legend around your parts, right?
Yeah. Yes. Chapel Hill area.
Yeah.
Oh, tough shot.
McCall.
Tough shot maker.
4-point possession. All right, make this count, fellas. Make this count.
You've held them off. Like they made their push initially, and now nothing silly. Please, what?
Oh.
What happened?
Little pin down for White. Brunson didn't get through it. Now, why they don't switch that one? I'd have to go back. And see it. But you almost got to treat this guy like Klay Thompson. Like you just can't give him an open shot.
Oh, found it.
Oh, this is big.
Yeah, I got to hit these. Oh,
too many of those, man.
5-point swing.
White hasn't missed a fucking 3 all game, and that was just another atrocious turnover.
Every time White is in the vicinity of the 3-point line, it's got to be like a 5-alarm fire. Like he's making everything. You can't give him. And now they switched it.
Good recovery by Hart.
Good job, Josh.
Very good job. And good rebound, Cat. Good rebound, Cat.
Oh boy.
There you go, Cat. All right, get back. Get back.
Great job. Great job. Great job.
Down 6.
You made the push to counter their push. They pushed back, and you did not allow that to turn into momentum. That was a really, really, really important 4 points there. So it was briefly. Cruising?
It was a 14-point lead by Boston at one point.
Well, I know that, but then after the Tatum dunk, it was up to 10? 77, 67. Yes, it was up to 10.
Yeah.
So that was a JB finish at the that was a JB nice drive, and then the Towns.
Mm-hmm.
Quick drive.
Well, they got like a 6'6" shooter here. Or not shooter. Okay. Elbow jumper.
Derek White is 6 of 8 from 3.
Yeah, 6 of 8 is just nuts.
You're right. You have to treat him like Klay Thompson.
Yeah, that's what he is right now.
And that's what he is a lot of the time.
Yeah, and I don't know if it was just a single possession, but they did have Brunson guard Drew on that possession after the last 3.
And then the freaking Hart turnover was annoying.
Yeah, so the Knicks are +5, and they've given up 5 points on turnovers in this quarter. So 2015, Knicks have outscored the Celtics, and then in the third, and they gave up those 2 brutal turnovers.
So the Knicks have I hate this stat. The Knicks have turned it over 2 more times than Boston, and they've given up 6 more points on turnovers.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it hurts.
Which is basically evening out the offensive rebound advantage. So turnovers and offensive rebounds, you're drawing neutral.
Right. It's literally neutral if you look at second chance points, +6 Knicks, and then turnovers +6, or points off turnovers +6 Boston.
Now the free throw gap has closed a little bit. It has closed. It's down to the threes.
Yep.
It's down to the threes.
Well, listen, they're +5 with the starters here, which is optimistic based on we haven't even gotten Mitch in the game, and maybe McBride, and you can maybe keep the momentum going a little bit.
I don't know how you guys feel, but this is the weirdest up 2-1 in a series game 4 that I've ever. It's almost like we're fighting to tie the series, like how it's been playing.
I've noticed
the weirdest I've ever played.
The Knicks can go up 3-1. It doesn't feel that way,
right? Like it's like, wait, we'll be up in the series if we win today. It feels like we're trying to avoid a sweep.
I'm quite certain there has never been another series in NBA history where the team that was up 2-1 with home court advantage was the other team was -300 to win the series.
Yeah, I'm obviously I don't know the research, but that sounds right.
I would wait. I would tell Fanatics to put some odds on that.
There you go. Damn it.
Tip your cap.
100%.
Big shot.
Oh, good screen, Josh.
Great footwork.
There you go. Down 5.
Great job, JB. Head fake, left, right, 2-step.
Okay. Down.
Feels like 4th quarter.
5:04 left. Downhill.
What is Hart upset about?
I don't know.
Yeah, back
You
him down.
can't get dusted like that. Oh, good luck.
Ooh. Oh,
yes!
McCall.
Yeah, watch out.
Out of bounds.
It's our ball. Everybody saw that coming.
That's a common. I think every fan does this, but like we're all yelling, "Watch your back, man on, man on." He can't hear it. I was doing it too. I was like, "Wait, that's right. He can't hear me." Knock this down, Cat. There you go. Down 5 again. Okay.
Brunson and Cat have actually been really good offensively in this game.
9 of 12 from Cat, 19 and 10. He's giving us what you want offensively.
Cat's doing enough. Drives. Not a bad foul.
And why? See, that was not an auto switch there. So I don't get why was he trying to fight through in that way?
Don't know. It's a great question. Now,
yo,
Jesus,
shake his hand.
Oh, we need this.
Need this, OG. Good rebound, JB. Brunson.
Wow.
Huge.
How did he get that ball off?
Cap. Match him. All right, switch it.
Oh, my God.
Live with that. Human. There you go. One-handed. Cut this down. And a foul. There you go.
It's a foul. It's
to the line, Josh.
Finally, Josh. Finally. Oh, he's been so quiet offensively. Need something from him. If he's going to be out there, they need something from him. What a move, what a finish.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of missed free throws in this postseason, Josh.
Guys.
A lot of missed free throws from Josh in the postseason. Can't give away points. Can't. No Mitch, by the way, this entire.
Mm-hmm. But do you see this?
Which I get.
All right, cut this down.
No turnovers. Get a good shot attempt.
Okay, just keep playing.
Wow.
Big quarter, down man. 2.
It's a massive quarter.
Oh, Jalen Brunson.
This is his moment right now. It's here for him. It's here for him. This is his moment. You want to be. I mean, he's already etched and he's already chiseled in stone in the franchise's all time. You know, but this is like a chance to level up again here.
Yes, he does.
Quick reset, 2:34 left in the third quarter. Knicks trail by 2 points. Jalen Brunson just hit a shot to cut it to 2. Jalen Brunson with 29 points in this game on 16 field goal attempts. 3 of 6 from 3, 6 of 7 from the free throw line, 7 assists to go along with it.
Jeez, matching 29 points on 16 shots.
Yep. That's a captain for you.
Tatum, 29 points on 19 shots.
Yeah. And Cat, 19 points on 12 shots to go with 11 rebounds. Josh Hart, 4, 7, and 5 with a steal. Mikal Bridges hasn't shot well. 13 points on 15 field goal attempts, 1 of 6 from 3. But he does have
well.
4 stocks, 3 steals, 1 block.
Mm-hmm.
And then Anunoby, 8 points on 9 field goal attempts, but is clearly hampered and is guarding Jason Tatum all night, which obviously isn't working.
Yeah, I wonder how many, off the top of your head, how many of those like Tatum isolations have been Anunoby? I can't think of one. Right? I mean, it's a tough
because they're switching.
Because they're switching it, yeah.
Yeah.
So he's actually not involved as much on the actual shot attempt. All right, finish this quarter.
Finally missed.
What happened?
On OG.
What?
What? What's the call? I'd love to see the replay.
Safe.
Push him. You can't call that. I don't think you call that in this game. You can't call that in this game. You cannot call that in this game.
Josh, go get it. Oh, Brunson, go get it. Okay, take the lead. Oh, you wanted that one. All right, still in it.
I'm fine with that look.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
He had space.
He's been on it all third quarter. He's got 16 points in the third quarter.
You're going to get some Tatum aggression here with the types of shots he's making. And they've done a great job of keeping this close.
And there it is.
Oh, no.
Are you kidding?
Oh, no.
Okay. And Bridges. Good rebound. All right. Woo!
Oh, he could have shot it.
Oh, are you kidding me? Man,
if Cat just had a little more awareness, if he just lets that ball go initially, it's an auto foul.
I mean, was it that obvious he had gotten?
Well,
yeah, he put the ball down as Tatum's in the air. Ugh. Oh my God. Jalen Brunson.
Tied the game.
Oh, is he okay?
Same right wrist. That was the game, the play in game 2 where he dunked it to put them up briefly.
Excuse me.
Oh, is that? But that's not even a shooting foul. It shouldn't be, right?
Are they in the penalty?
Is that a shooting foul? Is it gather?
He was gathering. He was in the process
Hart
of
knocks
gathering.
it out of his hand, but I guess they might call it on a gather. They might also be in the penalty, right?
I don't even know if they're in the penalty. I don't think they are, but they might be. Oh, whatever.
Yeah, both.
Yeah, they're in the penalty.
All right, we got life. We got life, folks.
I said at halftime, if they went into the fourth quarter down like 8, I'd sign for it.
That's not Jason Tatum and ESPN.
You know, 1-4 flat here. I don't know. Trying to Towns' motion like he was going to double drag.
Oh, those gotta fall. And a travel. There you go.
I thought Hart was able to. Yeah.
Just took steps. Yeah, he just took steps.
Man, New York's defense, like their aggression and their execution has been really good, save for like a couple of lapses.
Couple here and there, but like again, this team puts so much freaking pressure on you. You go 2 for 1, obviously. One time.
Got it.
Anunoby! Up one. Come on. Ride this crowd. Let's go. Get a stop. Get another bucket. Let's go.
Switch. Right? Switch.
His shots are falling. Get the rebound.
There you go, McCall. All right.
You got time. You have time.
Yes. Up 3.
Bucket!
Up 3.
Okay.
Up 3.
Fucking quarter that was.
Okay. 37-23. The Knicks outscored the Celtics.
That's the quarter of the year so far.
Yep.
That's
DJ, tweet that so I can retweet it.
From an execution standpoint, it's the best quarter they've played.
Starters played the entire quarter too.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Jesus.
All right.
One quarter for your lads?
Yeah, and listen, they just expended so much. Tibbs has to be able to manage this now.
How do you do that?
Well, you got to give
2 subs.
Thanks, Andrew.
Sorry. Practically, that's how. That would be how. I don't know the timeout situation, but get creative with your subs, basically.
Yeah.
Like have Mitch and Deuce play 6-7 minutes of the quarter and just have rotations. Okay, like Josh, you're sitting for these 5. Brunson, you're sitting for this 4. Anunoby, you're sitting for this 5. Like if you stagger it correctly, any 5 of the combination of 7 should be able to survive a quarter like this. Okay.
30-13 run.
What's the run since we saw Sean?
Oh, that's a good question.
Yeah.
Was that when they got down 77-67? Might have been.
Maybe.
But
thank you, Sean.
This was not game 1 and 2. Game 1 and 2, the Celtics vomited all over themselves. I didn't think the Celtics played poorly in that quarter.
To the point that you and all of us have been making, they have not played well yet in this series. That was clearly the best they have played in this series. I want to say it's the first time they've looked like they could not just hang, but play better than the Celtics. They imposed their will in that third quarter.
No, they were the better
team. Not for nothing. If Jason Tatum isn't a superstar, they win the quarter by more.
Oh, they're up.
They're up by at least 5 or 6.
Yeah,
I know they're up
listen,
3, but maybe they're up 7 or 8. Like Jason Tatum hit some crazy shots. I know Brunson hit some crazy shots too.
Tatum being a superstar is part of their equation.
But that's what I'm saying is like because you're playing a team like this, it took a superstar to make it a 3-point game.
Yes.
Thankfully, we have one too.
Was it at 72-58 when Brunson hit that 3 where the Celtics sort of like just didn't guard him from the left wing?
Maybe.
That was they just botched.
Oh, this is the red bottom shoes young lady. I know her.
That is Cardi B.
It's a running song for me. Okay. Best game that overall, start to now, this is the best game of the postseason that they've played, right?
Easily. Best
I don't
quarter
even
of the
think it's.
postgame. Yeah.
No, I mean the whole game.
Oh,
I think
yeah,
it's their best game so far in the postseason.
Okay, Deuce, Mitch with the starters.
With which starters?
Mikhail, Josh, and Kat.
Big, right, up
big,
5.
Big,
up 5. Keep extending. Ride the crowd. Good defense.
Get the ball.
Ooh, almost. That's a
foul.
That's a
travel. Something.
Really? Nothing? That's on the Knicks? I took 8 steps. That's
so bad.
He can't land.
He hop steps clean. Now watch him take.
The left foot hasn't moved. The left foot hasn't moved.
All right.
Okay. If you're gonna say he's allowed to land, that's fine.
Kind of clean.
Wait, and that's free throws?
I didn't see that either.
Oh, God. All right. Survive it.
They're a little rattled, the Celtics. They're a little rattled. You could tell they're a little rattled.
Come on. Now match it.
I mean, look, no Brunson. Like these. I mean, talk about big minutes.
Yeah, this is Mikhail's offense right now.
Mikal Bridges
right now.
Cat and drop. Josh back into play. Cat
Get up
in space. Yeah. You live with that when you're switching.
Yeah. Cat maybe got off to a little bit of a late start there, but that's fine. Okay, so
we're doubling.
Yeah, yes, yeah.
Short roll. Josh, just shoot it. Yeah. Really, Scott?
It's 5?
Oh. Well, are we sure that's the worst thing? Yeah. Maybe famous last words by me. But.
Yeah. Well, if anything, sit him here, get more shooting on the floor. That's a charge.
Well,
so the left,
they're going to challenge it. So there you go.
So the left foot was moving slightly. I think the left foot was moving slightly.
It's a shame because the ball going out of bounds made Foster call it. It's a no call if it stays in. That's a tough overturn right there.
So Parrish Duggar with a super chat. Thank you, Parrish. In all caps. Now Tibbs is fired. You got to challenge that walk. You can't challenge that.
You can't.
If it's not.
Well,
it wasn't called.
If you challenge the foul, can't you look at the travel at that point? So I don't know because you can look at things that.
But isn't the foul after what would have been the travel? So you're technically just seeing is it a foul or not a foul?
I guess. Yeah. So is he tripping with the left knee? I don't know how you overturn that.
Yeah, but Josh isn't moving.
Look at the left foot.
No, I think he's fine there, but I just don't. I almost feel like they need to just it's a no call. Like, why is there a foul on anyone?
So then you could say it's a no call. It doesn't have to be a charge.
Right. That's the thing. I think that's the. Now it goes out of bounds. So is it Nick ball or it's a jump ball? I don't know, but that doesn't.
Oh
seem
no,
like
that would be Nick Ball. That would be Nick Ball.
It's a no call. It's out on Brown.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't know how that's a foul on Hart.
Just to respond to Paris. Paris, I've been consistent with this. Please stop blaming Tom Thibodeau for challenges. He looks at the dork with the iPad and says yes or no, and if the dork says yes, then he challenges it. Damn it. 5 on Josh. Challenge unsuccessful.
Challenge. I wouldn't have challenged there. But
yeah, that's the dork with the iPad, as we've consistently said. Tibbs is just looking at the guy with the iPad, and if he gets a thumbs up, he challenges. And Josh now has 5 fouls. So they're calling that a trip.
I don't know.
All right.
So it's not about the feet moving. It's his base was too wide.
Yeah.
Outside his shoulders.
Which
it's not incorrect.
No, but it's one of those.
It's a correct interpretation of the. It's a correct interpretation of the call.
So I'm assuming replay dude sees Josh not moving and says, "Go ahead, challenge it," and then Scott sees it from a different angle and sees, the base being wide. All right, still winning the game. Up 3.
So who's the sub here? You just go come back.
I think it has to be Mitch. Oh no, Mitch is in already, right?
He's already in. Yeah.
You just go pick a wing. You either go back to Anunoby or you put Brunson in.
I don't know what I would do. I mean, how long did Brunson sit? The other part of the cat. Well,
Brunson sat for 1 minute and 36 seconds.
Yeah, but it's
so
so it's going to be OG, unless it's Cam.
It's
OG.
This is Cat plus with 4+ defenders. So, that's a clear path.
Clear path.
And then Jaylen Brown has 5 fouls too.
Right? Have we called the clear path?
How is that not a transition take? That's got to be. It's a frustration clear path foul.
That's the rules
that's
in the
definition.
Yeah,
if that is not, unless
he calls it.
Well, so he does not have possession.
Oh, so it's a loose ball. Okay,
got it.
All right, I stand corrected.
John.
Spencer from the West for the super chat.
But the spirit of the rule. Either way, great defensive play by OG.
Just don't get a foul. Go to work. Go to work.
There you go, Cat. Up 5.
Big
up
man
5.
Work.
There you go. Stay home.
Get up. Hand up.
Oh, my God.
Oh, what a wonderful defensive possession by Cat. What a wonderful defensive possession.
KP up higher. Switching it. Okay. Wow, they're sending 2 at McHale.
Mitch, there you go.
Come on, Deuce. Come on,
One
Deuce.
time. I needed that, Deuce. All right, still up 3.
It's okay. 2 good looks.
Get a stop here.
That first attempt was from OG?
No, it was...
Or Cat?
It was Cat.
Deuce, 2 hands.
Oh, that's
we're waiting to see if it went down or not. I mean, I can't really fault Deuce for that.
No, it's on the replay. It was a tougher rebound than I thought it was. Here's Jalen.
For who?
Deuce.
Interesting. Okay. I mean, yeah. I mean, I don't know. Do you have an issue with it?
No, I mean, no, I don't.
A little, but
It's too early, you think?
Maybe.
Deuce has played better tonight than to warrant 13 minutes.
But
is more my issue. But they're winning, so I'm trying to balance like the.
You've also
like
survived.
Who are you taking off? Like,
yeah,
the double bigs is working, and Mikal's cooking. Like, you're not. I mean, you could maybe give Anunoby a little extra time, but Tatum's back out there. Oh, Jesus.
Of course.
All right, Brunson, match it. Brunson, match it. Cat, pop that.
Yep.
Oh, good find. Okay, up 2.
What are we doing?
They're.
No, he didn't push off. Get up, Cat.
Thank you, basketball.
Over
guys.
the back.
Mikal fighting.
That was Bridges?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mikal Bridges has been outstanding in this second half.
Oh, this is. I mean, I don't care what his final shooting line is going to be. An absolutely massive performance. Massive.
10 points, 5 of 7 from the field, plus 13 from Mikal Bridges in the second half. It's a long 2. Don't love that.
Yeah, it was I don't know that was the best one there.
Oof. She is Tatum.
Deuce is back in. Who did he come in for?
He came in for OG. Oh, he came in for Cat. Cat. All right, so it was a brief rest for Deuce. This is what I wanted from Tibbs. Use your subs creatively. And then Mikal, stay hot. Stay hot, Mikal.
String 2 or 3 stops together. Good rotation, Mikal.
Oh, there you go. Awesome. Find your
that
guys.
Was Bridges
here, guys.
Nope.
And should have got a call, but didn't. And Knicks up 3. Okay. OG, please get up. And same thing, Allen Houston. How? All right. Knicks up 3.
What was that?
Allen Houston.
How no call?
Yeah. Oh, Kylie Jenner with a Knicks hat on.
Timmy's like
he's us.
I'm sitting next to one of the 5 most beautiful women on the planet, and I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
That's my kind of Knicks fans, man.
Timmy is one of us.
One of us is right.
All right.
That Mikal rotation there. Sorry. That was
insane.
Just really good. Yeah. So good, man.
6:32 left. 102-99. The Knicks have the lead. Mikal Bridges up to 21 points in this game. He has 12 in the second half, 8 in the fourth quarter on 4 of 4 shooting.
It has a little bit of the Spurs Christmas Day feel to it.
Mm-hmm.
He's getting to that spot on the right elbow every single time. I mean, it's literally been Tatum, and that's it. He has 19 in the second half. Brown has 6. White has 6. 2 for Holiday, 2 for Pritchard, 2 for Porzingis. His shot making it's the only reason why this is the ball game right now. And the Knicks have 3 guys going well, so maybe that bodes well. I don't know. Maybe it doesn't.
MJ.
Willie Randolph clapping, top step of the dugout, and fist bumping Jerry Manuel.
Look at us. Penn Badgley. Babe, we got to finish you. The Knicks are supposed to get eliminated.
Friend of the pod.
Yeah. Which one? Oh, Jerome. Yeah. Junkyard.
Jerome.
Yeah. And there's Steph, friend of Instagram.
15-9 in rebounds for the Knicks second half.
15-9? What is that?
15-9 rebounding edge for the Knicks in the second half. 11-6 assists.
Man.
Edge. Game's right there.
You literally
3-1 is right there.
You can't ask them to have played better. You can't ask them. You can't ask for anything, especially as this game has gone on. I mean, really, after halftime, is there anything else you could ask for from this team?
No.
Not realistically.
No, nothing.
No.
No, it's Tatum's the only reason why this is a ball game right now. Like Knicks should be up 10, 12 points.
100%.
They've played so well.
Oof. Come on.
Okay.
He said,
okay.
There you go. Stay with it. Get back.
Double dribble.
Wow.
Insane. Just insane stuff.
Double dribble.
Yeah, it's a double
dribble, man. He never hit the ball.
And that's not like a challengeable play. It's just Foster.
It's a double dribble.
Yeah, it's a double dribble.
Oh my God. You're fucking kidding me.
Come on, guys. Whew. Dangerous. Oh, gee! Gigantic. It really is the Knicks against Jason Tatum right now.
It is.
This
is
a
great
full
team
Mitch. Effort, and Tatum's just, like we said, John, doing superstar shit.
Well, when they're letting him take extra dribbles, it's easy to score.
Getting superstar calls.
Okay. They switch Brunson on him.
All right, Jalen.
It's the first.
Watch the kick. Watch the kick.
Stay with him. Okay. Grenade. Come on.
Oh, no. Hold on. Rotate.
That should have been a foul, but I'll take it. No foul.
Mitch has to hold up a little better there.
There you go,
oh
JP.
My God.
How do you sneak that in?
Oof.
God. I feel like this is a massive stop here. Under 5.
Come on. It's Mitch.
What?
Is it on the floor?
Yeah, he called it on the floor. Celtics are in the bonus.
So it doesn't matter that it's on the floor.
So is this just him being tall and
he discarded?
He's got a Anunoby's holding them. Okay.
It's been a few of these where you get the big switched out on the perimeter and you get
Thank you for that one, KP.
All right, Brown coming in for Porzingis
with 5 fouls.
Yeah. After this next stoppage.
Oh, misses both. That's huge. Big rebound and Anunoby too.
I'll count that as a stop.
Yeah.
Sure.
Oh, would have loved to call there, but
no, that numbers.
There you go. All right. Survived that, mostly 5-on-4. Okay, come on.
How many timeouts do the Knicks have?
They have, as soon as the thing goes away, we'll see. 3. Got by him. Got him.
Holy
Jalen
shit.
Brunson. We have a superstar too.
Come on, OG, lock in. Get that, Mikal.
Oh, Mikal Bridges. Okay.
Deuce. Oh, no.
Okay. We're alive. Mikal needs to touch the ball here. Other way. All right. There you go. Yup, Mikal Bridges. There you go. Mikal Bridges up 5, 3:21 left. Can I point out that Tom Thibodeau just went the last 5 minutes without Karl-Anthony Towns on the floor, went with Deuce and Mitch like down the stretch, knowing how important the defense would be, and he's being rewarded for it. No Josh Hart either. I will
shooting.
add that too. No Josh Hart and shooting. Yes.
Notice how the offense is moving?
It's moving. Yeah. He's got some space out there.
Talk me through that again.
For a 5th foul.
Andrew, talk me through that again.
So Cat checked out with, I want to say 6.5 left.
Yep.
And hasn't checked back in yet and wasn't even at the scorer's table. He went away from Cat and went Deuce instead of Hart and then Mitch on the floor instead of Cat. So he went Brunson in 4 defenders and he's being rewarded for it because they're getting stops. Well, so that's probably the calculation. Take Cat off the floor so Tatum can't pick on him anymore.
Yeah, right. Great call. Oh my God, they're staring at.
This is the most cliche thing I'm ever gonna say. The game told him what to do, and he did it. Like, did I mention I love Tibbs? Busy, I love you. Close this.
Gotta finish it.
21 up 5.
You gotta finish it.
7 up 7.
Gotta finish it.
We're up. Wait, they're up 7?
They're up 7.
Yeah.
I just got so much happier. I thought they were up 5. They're up 7. Okay.
Back-to-back timeouts?
Maybe.
Okay.
Well, what if you lose?
Yes.
No, you don't.
No, Tibbs is calling his other one.
Yeah, but you
lose it on the other side of 2 minutes. So I guess he doesn't want to call another timeout under 3.5.
Give a real breather to those guys.
All right, Spencer from the West. So much more space when Josh is out. Do you all see it? I genuinely think we need to stop playing him. I love him, but it's just obvious. Spencer, not stop playing him. It's in spurts. It's the amount of time you play him. The momentum plays still exist. We don't win game 2 without Josh Hart. It's the amount of time. We're all commenting on the space, 100%.
I said it after the last game. Josh Hart might be him or Brunson. My favorite Knick, made my favorite, one of my 2 favorite Knicks of the last 25 years. And I wrote a whole thing today about how he should be taken out of the starting lineup. I get it. Mm-hmm. But it's not about not playing him. It's about, Benji's been saying it for a long time. He's a 25 to 30 minute.
He's
same lineup.
There's overexposed and underperforming, and overexposed. Oh my gosh!
Easy,
oh my gosh!
Easy.
They're up 9, and Tatum's hurt. Oh no! And they're calling a timeout. Oh, what happened? Oh fuck!
You hope he's okay.
Yes. Ray Marcano super chat. How's everyone's sphincter? I've been tight for a while, Ray.
It actually moved all the way up through my personage and is now right around my Adam's apple.
Human element is taking over a bit because Tatum played like an absolute fucking superstar tonight, like an absolute warrior, and that looks like it really hurts.
Again, let's hope he's all right. Let's hope he's okay.
Yeah, Robbie, it looks like an ankle injury.
Tatum is I mean, we could take a break right now to say it. I mean, this game, and I went through all of the Celtics' big road games over the last 3 years, big road wins over the last 3 years, through on the Patreon pod, and he, only 1 or 2 really, really big scoring efforts in terms of huge games. This one obviously goes right up there and is as impressive as anything, probably other than the Game 6 at I was going to say Game
Milwaukee.
See the
Game 6
Philly
Milwaukee.
game. Yeah, because Philly, the Sixers disintegrated into a puddle of nothing in the second half of that game, and like obviously Tatum had a lot to do with that, but this is what he's been doing here. Let's see it.
Wait,
but a lot of just like
he didn't
solid
turn an ankle. Is that it?
No, I don't know. Oh no!
That's what I'm saying. He didn't.
Oh no!
Do you know what I'm saying?
Like, yeah.
No, I don't want to.
Oh no. Okay. All right.
All right.
Finish this game.
Finish the basketball game.
Mikhail,
finish the basketball game. Finish the basketball game.
Close this out, fellas.
We feel bad. Finish the basketball game. A lot of time left here.
Close this.
Good shots.
Oh my God, Jalen! They're making everything now.
Off his name.
That's our ball.
Off Pritchard. Nick Ball.
What a second half.
Legend.
What a second half, man.
Yeah.
Legend stuff. Most important half of his Knick career. I'm almost shocked they didn't foul Mitch right here.
Well, here you go.
Got lucky. Brunson has to. Well.
Ooh,
no, we don't need these.
Guys, not turnovers.
No.
No three.
All right. Down 10.
Okay, so there's still time, guys. There's still time.
And they have no timeouts left. So you could actually run the clock out here. Run good offense. But you could this actually is the time to play prevent offense. Oh fuck.
Oh dear.
Wheelchair. All right, best wishes, Jason. And they're going Cat and Hart in for, you know what? Bravo, Mitchell Robinson, Deuce McBride. They build that lead because of them. And lays it in. Okay. Up 12, 90 seconds. Close this out.
Rebounds. Okay.
They're going to win this game.
Oh, my God.
All right, let's just get to the final buzzer. Wait, just hold like 16 seconds. Milk it, please.
No foul.
All right, up 10 with 56 seconds left.
I would like the ball.
Hold the ball. Just hold the ball. There you go. Hold the ball.
Hands.
There you go.
What a performance.
Oh, my God.
Holy mother of God.
Oh, it's his first miss, and that's a foul on Cat. All right. I'd rather you not do that, Cat. Oh, yeah, he pushes off. And then, oh, yeah, that. Crowd.
What happened?
They're chanting Nixon 5.
None of that yet. One at a time. And let's finish this game.
For my friend Jonathan, I won't count this as a win yet. Yes, 38 seconds.
Seen too much shit.
We will respect it, DJ.
Seen too much shit.
The Reggie Miller game was your birthday party?
Yep.
I'd be scarred too. I get it. Oh, God. Oh, my God. Ooh, everybody touched the ball on that. All 5 starters touched the ball on that. Up 10, 30 seconds. You do have 2 timeouts, Tibbs. All right, Josh, hit your free throws. Celtics would still need a miracle. Anybody else feeling kind of weird?
I feel extraordinarily strange. This is
that they very much dominated the second half, and then the Tatum piece of it is like, so not only did they snatch command of Game 4, but by all Twitter doctors and our history of watching that similar injury happen.
That we don't have to say it out loud. We all know. But I feel like, again, Breen just said it, and like how Breen is keeping his composure in this moment that's why Mike Breen's Mike Breen. Again, I would say we're all pretty big Knicks fans, right?
Mm-hmm.
We're on the verge of the biggest Knicks win in a quarter century, and yet it feels like I'm not, you know me,
mm-hmm.
Andrew, would you call me a
empathetic person? It's just hard not to, because Tatum throughout the night earned your respect, right? All of our respect.
Yeah, I mean, yes,
not to say he didn't have it before, but
yeah.
like when you see it and you're like the whole night, it's like, man, if they just, every time we take a couple steps forward, Jason Tatum happened. And now it's like, holy shit.
Do we have a mark on when it happened?
So the OG
111, 104 out of the timeout.
Yeah, and then OG would have gotten the steal anyway to make it 113, 104. So
right.
Look, would it have impacted the outcome of the game? You know, I mean, let me just check the timestamp on the OG steal.
3:03. It was 3:03.
No, 132.
Am I looking at the wrong quarter? No, fourth quarter.
Did they just turn it over?
It was 113, 104 with how much left?
Yeah, it's 3:03.
It was one.
It was a 303 dunk. It was a 306.
You're right. I'm sorry. You're right. I'm sorry. That's my bad.
Because it was out of the timeout where I thought we were up 5. We were actually up 7. And then I looked up and Jason Tatum's on the floor.
Ah, shit. The dog peed.
No. Oh, how's the mic arm, by the way?
I set it up.
Thank you.
I set it up. It looks good. I think she needs to poop now.
I would set guys just.
I may have to take the dog up. Oh, there you go. Yeah,
John, if you got to sign
off.
Well,
then it's not over yet.
See you on the post game. Okay.
In 10 seconds. The dog needed to go out. She just peed. Wait, sorry. What'd you say, Andrew?
I was saying if you need to sign off, we'll handle the run and the playback.
Yeah.
No. I want to be here to sign this one off. Okay, but I'll save my extended thoughts for the post game.
They earned it. Guys, they earned that.
Wow, what a win.
3-1 lead. 1 win away from the conference finals, folks. Bravo to the New York Knicks.
Thank you, babe.
There's no, they blew this, they missed that, they didn't do this. We got lucky. Completely outscored the Celtics by 19 points in the second half. Scored 70 on the Celtics in the second half.
All right. I'll say just very briefly. I'm really thankful for to be able to watch this game with my guys Andrew Claudio and DJ Zullo. I would not have been able to make it through tonight without you guys. This was a journey, and that journey included some walks along a cliffside, and it felt like a couple times something was nudging us off that edge, and hung on.
Jalen will get all his flowers on the post game. Mikal 14 in the second half. Towns 13 in the second half. Towns missed 1 shot, 6 of 7. The 2 guys you brought in to supplement Brunson's brilliance came through in the second half in a huge way on both ends of the court as well. And just it's as good a second half as the team has played all year, needless to say, and incredible performance.
Incredible. Series not over yet. Job not done yet. Let us go over and talk about it on the Knicks Film School postgame show, where we will hopefully see everybody who's watching on YouTube now over there.
Later, people.